Comparative politics has a long history, but unfortunately it has not always been practiced the way it should. That is, in too many cases, you will find books, articles devoted to what they seem to believe is comparative politics that are simply a sort of juxtaposition of the analysis of individual political systems. You'll never learn anything from just juxtapositions. You need a comparative approach. In order to have a comparative approach, you also need to have a theory behind all this. And comparative politics is important because it tries to provide a sort of interpretation of what a theory is. And you can create a theory on the basis of generalizations. And again, comparative politics is important because out of many generalizations, you may create theories. You may also falsify theories. Some of the theories may seem to be good, but then you will find several exceptions, and at that point you are obliged not just to discard the theory entirely, but to a large extent to refine, revise the theory, and change the theory in its important components. We will do this by looking, as I said, at the whole political systems, but also by looking at a sort of intermediate level. At the intermediate level, you will find that we will give a lot of attention to institutions, because political systems are political systems when they have an institutional structure. We will look at political parties, because in spite of recent criticism, political parties continue to be major actors, in some cases the most important actors in a political system. And we will do that by resorting to the analysis of the transformation of the institutions and of political parties and their party systems. This can be done by covering the entire world, because we need as many examples as possible. We need to know as much as possible, even though we know that we will never know a lot. We will never know entirely how the political systems work, but we will acquire a significant amount of information, and we will be successful if by using that information we can not just explain how a political system works, but how a political system may change, which are the factors leading to change, and how we can produce change if necessary. So comparative politics is not just a description of something, but it is an interpretation, and it may also become an instrument in order to change, to improve the working of political systems.